Hey y'all, it's Sierra aka Capricorn Moon Goddess back with another video for you all. This is a reading for the collective, so take what resonates, leave what does not. Use your own discernment to determine which messages are for you, which messages resonate, which messages don't really sit right with you. Okay, you want to make sure when you're watching readings, you are watching responsibly. This is for the collective, so it is a large group of people, so therefore there may be some things that resonate, some things that don't. You never ever want to try to make something fit in your life if it doesn't fit, okay? So I was trying to do a more positive reading, like a life purpose reading, which I'm still gonna do. I'm gonna do a life purpose reading. I'm gonna do a spiritual gifts reading as well. I really like doing those, but something was like, stop. You need to see what the collective needs to hear at this time. Then you can do a reading over a specific topic. That's probably going to be more of a pick a card style reading anyway, so it's probably going to be more so on YouTube than TikTok. So I was like, okay, scratch that. So we have the 10 of Wands that came out immediately once I reshuffled. There is a gnat in here that's getting on my nerves, so if you see me doing karate chop moves, that's why. So yeah, you're feeling like there's a lot on your plate right now, and it's a lot that you're feeling like you have to deal with on your own. Okay, so you may be on a spiritual journey that requires you to go into isolation, or requires you to lean on your faith and lean on your higher power, and not so much other people in your life, family members, friends, things of that nature. So yeah, you may be feeling like you are handling a lot on your own right now. With the 6 of Swords though, this does show you are moving in a positive direction. So even though you may feel a little bit overwhelmed, you are definitely moving in a positive direction. And then we have the Justice card right after that. Justice can represent Libra. I think it's Virgo season right now. We're in September. But my birthday is at the end of September and I'm a Libra, so we're going towards Libra season. So you may see some positive changes towards the end of September or in October, which is Libra season. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay, so what I basically just said, positive changes, things working out in your favor. But not only that, both the Justice card and the Wheel of Fortune represent karma. So you're going to either be seeing good karma come to you or bad karma, depends on what all you put out, or you're going to be seeing other people get hit by their bad karma. Okay, 2 of Pentacles is about balance, priorities, and balance. That's the 2 of Pentacles. So there's a lot, and Justice is about balance too. Okay, so things are definitely going to be balancing out a lot more in towards the end of September and in October. So basically in Libra season. For a lot of you, we do have the Death card, so something could be coming to an end, like a harsh cycle could be coming to an end and a more positive cycle is starting, or vice versa, depending on what all everyone has been putting out there. People are going to be getting what they put out. Okay, you also could be a Scorpio or have that somewhere in your birth chart, because Death card represents Scorpio, and again the Justice card represents Libra. So let's see what else. So definitely looks like you're moving towards calmer waters here, more positive cycles. Uh-oh, I'm already dropping cards already dropping cards as soon as we start. Okay, we got the 10 of Cups. Wow. Okay, so some of y'all are moving, like I've been saying, y'all have new love coming in, and you're going to be building a new family life with someone. Okay, so you may have had to leave behind blood relatives. I've been saying this for a while. You have family that's family by blood, they're related to you biologically, but then you have family that you get to choose and you get to build on your own. So you all are going to be building a new family, whether that's a soul family or whether it's an actual family like husband, wife, kids, whatever. So some of you are definitely moving towards that, those of you that have been doing the work. Okay, we also have the Hanged Man. So let's see, what is this Hanged Man about? What is this Hanged Man about? Okay, some of you had to learn to take a step back. We have the Hangman and Four of Cups. Some of you had to learn how to take a step back and change your perspective on certain things, okay? Maybe there was a certain way you wanted your life to go, and God, Most High, Divine, Source, Spirit, whatever you refer to your higher power as, was like, nope, we're taking you in another direction, and you wasn't really trying to hear that, okay? I can attest to this when it came to me basically being forced to leave my job. I didn't want to leave my job. I wanted to be employed in a part-time entrepreneur. That's not what was in the plans for me. So you may have noticed you were in some situations that continue to become more and more and more uncomfortable, situations getting worse and worse and worse and worse because it was a situation you needed to leave, okay? Family members, friends, jobs, relationships, whatever. Four of Pentacles, you may have had to cut back on your lifestyle if you did have to leave a job. You may have had to learn to cut back on your lifestyle and save a little bit more money. Okay, so some of you may have had some lessons to learn when it comes to money or just changing up your lifestyle so that you can, wow, the Star card. So you had to change up your lifestyle for a little bit, but that doesn't mean that it has to be like that always. Maybe you had to cut back and save money a little bit, but now you're going to be in a position where you have more money to spend on things that you want to, leisure type things, not just worrying about paying the bills, but being able to pay your bills and being able to spend money on things you want to spend money on. You may have had to learn some lessons about gratitude with this Four of Cups here, okay? Not paying attention to your blessings and this, that, and the other. So now that you've done the work and your shadow work and things of that nature, you're going to see wish fulfillment here. The Star card can represent Aquarius as well, so you can have that somewhere in your birth chart. I have a North Node Aquarius. I just seen somebody post about your North Node is about to bring you some money or something. I need to go back and watch that video. Because why my North Node coming out in this reading, okay? But 10 of Pentacles, I just said, somebody was posted a video on YouTube. I think her name is Arcana K. And she said something about your North Node is about to bring you some money or something. I don't know. Like, she strictly does money readings. And then we have the Star card, which is my North Node, and 10 of Pentacles, which is the card talking about money, generational wealth, okay? I said you're going to go from having to just save your money and like scratch by and scrape stuff together to just be able to pay the bills, to being able to actually buy the things that you want, the things that are on your wish list with the Star card. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles coming in and confirming that. Once again, this could be during Libra season, okay? So get on them, get on that manifestation now. Get yourself in a high vibration. We ain't in Libra season yet. We in Virgo. But we gonna be in Libra season pretty soon. Well, I think it starts on the 24th or something. I don't know. But hey, you got like a couple days. You got like 4-5 days or so to get it together. Get in that good energy. You might see a bunch of people starting to act up. I know it's a bunch of people starting to act up in my life right now. I had to like literally go on some rants on Facebook for a little bit because people had me effed up. So you might see that people start acting a fool, and it's just naturally those natural haters trying to like mess up your energy so you can't be in the right vibration to bring in these blessings. We have 10 of Swords confirming what I said. People coming in trying to throw you off, okay, with betrayal, talking behind your back, talking mess. My biggest issue with people talking about me is they don't ever do it to me. Like, they do it to other people and I have to hear about it. That annoys me so much. If you're gonna be so big and bad to be saying my name, say it to me. If you're gonna go and repeat something I said, or you're gonna go try to snitch, or you're gonna go try to be messy, don't misquote me. Don't add extra stuff. Don't take away nothing I said. Say exactly what I said. You have cowards literally trying to mess up your energy right now. And if you got to go off, go off. People be thinking I'm above going off and I'm above being petty. I ain't above going off and I'm not above being petty. I'm not going to stay in that energy forever. But if you push me to that energy, I definitely will take it there. And then when I'm done being petty, I'm gonna move on. So you may have to get some stuff out of your system. Go ahead, get it out your system and keep it moving. Okay, just don't stay there. Just don't stay there. Just don't stay there, okay? We have Judgment. We have Ace of Cups, because you do have some big things coming to you and some big things happening, and people are going to get their karma, okay? You don't have to worry too much about it. People are going to get their karma. You have new love coming in. Ace of Cups is new opportunities when it comes to love. So this is new love offers. This is platonic as far as friendships, and it is romantic as well. Okay, so whichever one fits for you. But yeah, I always say, let people eliminate themselves from your life. Go ahead and eliminate yourself. You call yourself being mad at me? You want to unfriend me or whatever? I don't even really notice you doing it until like months later. I'm like, dang, is this person not my friend on social media no more? I don't care. Let people eliminate themselves from your life. It makes it easier for you, okay? It makes it easier. You're about to be in wish fulfillment, and there's just some people that are not supposed to enjoy the fruits of your labor with you, okay? So, let people eliminate themselves. You got new people coming in. Yeah, we got Queen of Wands. You got new people coming in, baby. You looking real attractive right now. You looking real interesting. People want to talk to you. People want to know you. People can relate to you. People want to follow your journey, your story. Don't ever let nobody make you feel bad about telling your story, okay? If somebody looks like a villain because you tell your true story, you ain't telling no lies on nobody. You just telling straight facts, and they end up looking like a villain, that's on them, okay? Because you're meant to be in the spotlight. You're meant to share your story. It's gonna ruffle some feathers. Oh, well. Oh, well. We got the Three of Cups, celebration. Okay, so a lot of celebration, getting out, having fun. You may need to get out a little bit more and have some fun. You might need to have a drink or two, you know, as long as you can control it. Let me say that. As long as you can control it, your alcohol and stuff. But you may need to get out and have a little fun. We have the Eight of Wands. So things are definitely going to be picking up and moving a lot faster. Things might be moving very slow right now because we did have the Hanged Man. So things might be moving very slow. And you might be like, yo, what's happening? Like, I've been manifesting. I've been praying. What is going on? Well, you know, it might pick up around Libra season. That's what it's looking like, okay? So, calm down. Calm down. Yeah, we got the Fool. It might pick up around Libra season. You have a new start coming for sure. You have a lot of new options. Seven of Cups. A lot of things. You're going to be busy. Just chill out right now. You might be like, ain't nothing happening right now. You're going to be booked and busy. So, just take this time to rest. Just take this time to rest. If you have a business, if you're an entrepreneur, King of Wands, you're going to be booked and busy. Take this time to rest. Eight of Cups. It was still some people you needed to walk away from. It was still some ways of thinking you needed to like stop. Okay? You're still dealing with the aftermath. If you've already left situations and people, you're still dealing with the aftermath and still working on energetically detaching. Okay, so you need to be in a space to heal. I know how it is. Y'all don't know just how much I know how it is. I know how it is, okay? Five of Wands, when you just got people coming for you left and right. Like, what's the problem? What is the problem? The problem is you out here shining. Ace of Swords, the problem is people can't take your mouth. They can't take the fact that you speak the truth. I've literally had people feel like it was okay to tell lies on me and get upset with me for telling the truth about them. Where does that make sense? You think it's okay to go around and lie on me and make stuff up, but when I tell the truth about you, you don't want people to know the truth about you. You feel betrayed. What kind of sense does that make? of sense does that make? It don't make no sense to me. It don't make no sense to me. You got to understand, sometimes you're dealing with people that don't make sense. Sometimes you're dealing with people that are crazy. Sometimes you're dealing with people that are emotionally immature. And if you sit there and try to make sense out of nonsense, you gonna drive yourself crazy. You just gonna have to keep it moving, okay? You have new opportunities coming in, and they're coming from the fact that you're speaking your truth. People are attracted to that. People wish they could do that. That's where some of this hate might be coming from, because they may have felt stifled, and they may have felt like they weren't able to speak up for themselves, and they don't like the fact that you are able to do so and not really care what other people think. For whatever reason, you using your voice, 5 of Cups, is upsetting people, is making people disappointed in you, sad, feeling betrayed. I don't think they realize how it's not easy to speak up. It's not easy to tell your truth. It's not easy to put other people in the line of fire, because once you tell your truth, people might be looking at them differently. It's not easy, but sometimes people push you, back you into a corner with this 5 of Swords. It's like they kept coming. They kept coming for you. You kept giving them chance after chance, and they just kept coming for you. So you can't do wrong to somebody and tell them how to respond. They literally wanted to abuse you, talk about you, slander your name, bully you, all this stuff, and then tell you how to respond to that. You didn't respond the way they wanted you to respond. You know what? I just got this new, I've been collecting coins. And I'm going to start using them in my readings once I feel like my collection is full. But this is the new coin I just got. This is what I want y'all to give them right here, because y'all know I don't cuss. So I'm going to let the coin speak for itself. Y'all see what it say, right? Y'all see what it say. United States of Zero what? F-U-C-K-S. Okay? What the back say? What the back say? Zero what? Zero what? Okay? That's what I want y'all to do. And I want y'all to keep it moving. Don't let these people get under your skin. I have another one. I don't know if I can open it right now. It says, the view from above. And there's an eagle and some mountains. And then it says, zoom out to see life as it really is. So remember, we had the Hangman, which is talking about perspective, right? This is saying zoom out to see how life really is. So you can see what's right in front of you right now, but you can't see all the blessings that are in store from you. You don't have a bird's eye view. But just remember, whatever's happening right now is not going to be the story of your life forever. Okay, so once again, it says the view from above, and it says zoom out to see life as it really is. So whenever you start getting discouraged, I want you to remember that you don't necessarily see how everything's going to unfold, but you have to trust that everything is going to unfold in your best interest, okay? Or in ways that are best for you, even though it might seem like really chaotic. It may seem like, dang, I can't take one more person coming for me. Why am I public enemy number 1? What is going on? They say you ain't doing nothing right if you don't have haters, okay? Let the haters be the motivators. Oh my God, I cannot deal with this little gnat. Go away. Do you have a death wish or what? Jeez. What else do they need to know and or focus on at this time? God. This gnat is annoying, like all your little haters. Stay in your business. Stay in your space all the time. Then go behind your back talking mess. All right, what else do they need to know and or focus on at this time? Wow, we got weakness. Remember on Jersey Shore, they used to be like weak sauce. It says weakness. Your haters are weak. They're weak and they're trying to poke at you and jab at you to figure out what your weakness is. So they're just going to keep trying different things to see what they can do to like break you down. What can they do to finally break you down? We have infantilism. I'm feeling like that might mean being childish or something, but let me look it up. What is infantilism? Does it mean childish? What does it mean? Infantilism. Yeah, it means childish behavior. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping. You know, I was using my context clues because, you know, infant. So I'm like, okay, that must be being childish or something. Yeah, these people are very childish. Very, very childish, okay? And they do a lot of projection, so they'll try to go around and tell everybody you're childish, or they'll try to poke, and then when you finally respond, then they want to go tell everybody you're childish, okay? But we have hope, so keep up hope. Don't allow them to push you to the point where you do something that lands yourself in jail or in trouble, or you lose some big deal, or some kind of, you don't want to allow them to get you in a space where you end up losing something. But I do understand sometimes you got to let people know. Sometimes you got to be a little childish. Sometimes you got to play the game, but then pull yourself back out of it before you get into trouble and all that stuff, right? We have the consultant. Tell me about this consultant, because I'm getting a few things with this. I'm done. We got consultant and enemy. Not your enemies trying to get readings on you, though. Not them saying you're evil for getting readings and doing tarot, but they're over there consulting psychics. Not consulting psychics when they over here trying to tell you that the Bible says you ain't supposed to do that. Oh wow, surprise! We have surprise. You may be surprised what these people that judge you are actually into, okay? You will be surprised. They're trying to fight fire with fire. So they feel like, oh, if you're going to go get readings and get a heads up about what they doing, they going to try to do the same thing. Little do you know, they little readers might not even be able to read your energy, okay? A dark-haired woman and a widow. Ooh, okay. So somebody maybe losing a husband soon, could possibly be due to backfired spell work. People gonna learn. People are going to learn. Y'all know I am I'm like ADHD, so I'm looking at my notifications on my phone and trying to do a reading. Okay, focus. All right, so we have thoughts and we have impediment. Not them trying to literally impede on your thoughts, literally interrupt your intuition so that you can't figure out what it is they're doing. Like, they literally may be going to practitioners to try to get spell work done on your crown, on your third eye, trying to make you literally lose your mind. I think they do something called head work. I've heard people mention something called head work, where people try to like literally use magic to get in your head and make you go crazy and all this crazy stuff. So just make sure you stay protected. I mean, they ain't gonna really be able to do too much, but just make sure you stay protected. We have absence and chattering. So they don't like you running your mouth. They don't like you talking. They don't like you speaking up. They want you to shut up. They want you to be quiet. We have a sincere friend. So this could be someone who you thought was a sincere friend, but they're really not. And we have reconciliation. So this person may try to come back and reconcile after all of the evil things that they do backfire. They're going to try to act like they're sincere, but they're really not. We have thief. So this person literally wants your life. They literally judge you, but want your life. I'm done. I'm done. We got pleasant pastime and lawyer. So you're the type of person, you may not be an actual attorney. I'm not an actual attorney, but people say I could be if I want to, because I like to study for fun. I like to research for fun. So it's really hard. And my Venus or my Venus is in Virgo, but I was about to say my Mercury is in Virgo. So I remember a lot of things. I retain information well. I'm smart, okay? So people always be like, you should be a lawyer. If people try to argue with me, they are going to be upset because they are not going to win. So you may be like that as well. Check where your Mercury is, okay? You might have your Mercury in Virgo too, or Gemini or something. But or you could be a Gemini or a Virgo. So you speak very well. You could be a Libra also. I'm a Libra. So you speak very well. You're very intelligent. So, and you study for fun. You know what you're talking about. You know what you're talking about. So people may try to say you're a know-it-all, but you might be a know-it-all. Like, you might know a lot. You might know a lot. So if people try to come at you and they don't know what they're talking about, that's not your fault. That's not your fault. I'm sure you would love to have a healthy debate with people who are actually intellectual. Intellectuals that are evolved. We love meeting other intellectuals. We love talking to people that are smart. We love being able to learn from other people. We don't want to be the person that knows everything all the time. How are we going to grow if we're the smartest person in the room all the time? We know that. So we welcome other people who are smart and articulate. So do not allow people to try to make you feel bad for being smart, for being articulate, for knowing what you're talking about, for standing your ground. You have every right to do that. We have fright and trap. So people may try to make you do scare tactics, like especially if you're into spirituality. I know people always try to use scare tactics on me to make me stay away from tarot, stop doing spiritual practices, things of that nature. But again, those people haven't studied as much as I've studied. They don't study history. They don't study art history. They don't study religion. They don't study anything. But they trying to tell me what to do. I'm like, how you trying to tell me what to do? You don't even know what you're talking about. And worry about your own soul while I sit here and worry about my own soul. Okay, I don't need you to come save me. So yeah, people might try to use scare tactics to make you back off of doing something that you're naturally talented in, or something that's really gonna like put you on the map, or put you like where you need to be, like to reach your peak. Okay, we have consultant, gamblers, and some money. So they're literally wasting their money trying to get readings on you and things of that nature. Like I said, these readers most likely can't really fully read your energy. So you may do like protection work over yourself. So it looks like it's working. So I don't know why they even trying. I don't know why they even trying. But we know they don't make sense. Remember that. They don't make sense. So they gonna keep doing stupid stuff that don't make sense. What else we need to know? What else we need to know? Not me putting myself in it. Not me saying we. Because I usually say, what else does a collective need to know? Not me putting myself in the reading. We have medicine guardian. Be open to healing information. Okay, that definitely was for me. Okay, I see what y'all did there, spirit guides. I know that definitely was a message for me. However, if it fits with you as well, you may want to work with like Archangel Raphael or something like that for healing. But you may be into herbs, homeopathic medicine, natural remedies, things of that nature. So, you know, continue to study that. That's going to serve you well. We have winter. Take care of your needs. So worry about yourself. Whatever you have to do, do what's best for you. You cannot be worried about other people's feelings at this time. Do those people be worried about your feelings? Because if not, you don't got time to be worried about their feelings right now. Okay? We got lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Okay, so you're going to be rewarded. That's just confirming you are going to be rewarded here. And it's funny because there's apples in this tree and it says lady. And they say like Eve wasn't supposed to eat the fruit from the tree of knowledge. Did you do this on purpose, Kyle Gray? He the one who made this deck. It's literally a lady with an apple in a garden, and it says enjoy growth and reap rewards. Like, oh, you ate from the tree of knowledge. They was trying to make you scared. Didn't I just say people trying to make you use scare tactics when you really need to be doing whatever it is they're trying to scare you from doing? She did, and she's reaping the rewards. Okay. Star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. So you may have family members that don't believe in necromancy, talking to the dead, talking to ancestors, mediumship skills, whatever, readings, all that stuff. You're being called to do what is best for you, what you feel like what's best for your soul. And I literally said earlier, worry about your own soul, don't worry about my soul. So I just think that's funny that this card saying follow the voice of your soul came out. It's literally confirming what I said. People that's coming to you acting like they trying to save your soul and all that, nobody got time for that. Take charge with authority. Nobody has time for that. Get out my face with that. Worry about your own soul. I've literally had people who have been menaces to society try to criticize me for doing get out of here. Get out of here. Take charge and authority. Do what's best for you. Okay? You're living your life. Nobody else is living your life for you. You have to answer for the decisions you make. Okay? We have Hermit, Retreat, and Recharge. So this is Virgo showing up again. You do need to start meditating. I started doing it again myself. This is some area that I struggle in because I'm very hyper and I don't have a very long... I can hyper focus if it's something that I want to focus on. I don't necessarily want to sit still and meditate, but it's something that I have to do, and you're being called to do it too. If you do it already, maybe you're being called to do it more often. Mindfulness, meditation, sitting still, sitting in the quiet, you know, those sort of things. And we have the Sun, enjoy success and happiness. So there may be some information you need and you can only get it through meditation that's going to help you finally get these rewards. You may be feeling like, I keep getting readings that are saying I'm going to get money, I'm going to be taken care of, I'm going to have these rewards. Where is it at? Well, you know what? You might need to go into meditation to get the final piece of the puzzle. Nobody wants to hear that. I know I don't. I'm like, dang, I got to meditate. It's something I need to overcome. I know I have to do it. I know I have to do it. What kind of spiritual person doesn't want to meditate? I know. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Choose your path. Direction guardian. Direction guardian. So this is the 4 directions. You might be Native American. I think that's a Native American thing. But yeah, choose your path. And then they have a lion, an eagle, and I don't know what these other animals are. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. So we may start to see bartering coming back a little bit stronger, where people are trading their gifts and services for other people's gifts and services. So yeah, it's always good to have a trade, a skill, a gift that you can use to make money. Okay, not just to make money, but let's say you do readings and then someone else does hair and they're like, hey, I will give you a silk press if you do a reading for me. And you're like, okay, cool. I mean, that's a real story for myself, so that's why I'm using it. It happens. It happens. People are like, oh, you sell oracle cards or you sell candles. Well, I sell this or that. Do you want to trade? Like, whenever we're at, when I do like trade shows and stuff, like some of the vendors, like we will buy stuff from each other, but sometimes we'll just trade stuff too. Like, hey, I see you got that at your table, at your booth. This is what I have. You want to trade, you know? So you may find that people want to do that with you, okay? We have protection guardian, drop your shields. Okay, so this is having to do with meditation, needing to sit down, and there's something that's blocking an important message that you need to hear from your guides, but you may be a little bit fearful. Like, I don't know, sometimes when I go into meditation, like I do feel like something in my chest, and I'm like, what is that? You know, so you may still have a little bit of fear when it comes to going into meditation or working with your gifts. If you have mediumship skills, you may be having some fear with your mediumship skills or something like that. So yeah, definitely need to drop your shields a little bit to get closer to your ancestors. We have elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. So they do want to help you break generational curses. We have shift perception. So yeah, they want to help you break generational curses and the way that things are done in your family. And they see that you are devoted and committed. We have sage, devoted and committed. They see you're committed to spirituality. Okay, so you are the chosen one in your family. We have druid, hold space. And we have autumn, release the old and rest. So you're being called to do a lot right now. Do a lot, but not do a lot. You're being called to rest. Because you're needing to learn how to sit still so you can hear from your guides and meditate. I know you probably hear from them and you recognize messages from them, but your gifts could be a lot stronger. Like whatever your ability level is right now, it may be good, but you could literally be great out here, like with your gifts and things like that. So, you know, they could always be stronger. So take some time to sit still. Yeah, we have embraced the energy of peace. You might not know what to do with peace because you've been in such toxic environments for so long. Now that you got peace and you separated yourself, you're like, what do I do next? Like, I don't know what to do. I don't have to argue. I don't have to fight today. I don't have to fight for my life. I'm waking up and life is just easy. What's going on? Like, when is the other shoe gonna drop? You may even be feeling lonely because we have guardian angel. You are not alone. Remember, we had the 10 of Wands earlier, and it said you felt like you had a lot on your plate and you're doing it alone. You're not alone. You do have your spirit guides, angels, ancestors around you, things of that nature. But you may be physically alone right now because you had to literally cut off so many people. Those people are going to be replaced, okay? But you're in a season right now where you just need to bask in the peace, bask in the stillness. You might want things to happen quickly, like what's happening next, what's happening next, what's happening next. I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about myself. Is this reading for me or for y'all? I don't know. But you gotta sit still. You gotta be still. You gotta be chill, okay? Everything is working out exactly how it's supposed to. Sisterhood, friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, and delight. So you do have new friends that are coming in, new friendships that are coming in. These are going to be people that are compatible with you on the same level as you. Like I said, you might be tired of being the smartest person in the room all the time. Now you're going to have people coming in that have the same level of intellect as you, the same level of compassion as you. So you all may be the same in a lot of good ways, but you also may be different in a lot of good ways as well. But you're still going to be compatible, okay? We have experiments. I don't think I have ever seen this card out of this deck. This is the first time. Manipulation of nature, forcing change, cruelty in the pursuit of knowledge, arrogant. You got somebody that's real evil that's a rival, or that place themselves in the rival position. I don't think you necessarily see them as a rival, but they see you as a rival. So this person is definitely trying to prevent you from being able to have a happy life. It's almost like you, like I said, you cut some people off, or you don't care what they think anymore. You're speaking your truth. You might be exposing people. So, if you become successful, that's going to look very bad for them, because they're going around telling people you're not going to be successful, you're crazy, you're ungrateful, you're the evil one, you have all this bad karma that's going to happen. They're going to be the ones being vindicated. They're saying all this, so they really need you to fail, and they're going to do whatever they can to make you fail. Don't be afraid of them though. We have guide. a guide, mentor, or trustworthy ally. So like I said, you do have your spirit guides that are going to guide you and help you through this. They may even physically send a person to you to help you. Somebody that has access to some resources you may need, or some knowledge or information you may need. Okay, that could come in the form of this new sisterhood or brotherhood or whatever. But yeah, you just pray for the discernment to know who those people are when they send them to you, and pray that you are guided to be in the right place at the right time. Things of that nature. But you definitely got somebody on your head, okay? This literally could be a mother. We have motherhood. This literally, your enemy could be your mother. Or it literally could be motherhood, the fact that you have children that helps you to keep going. You may even get some important information. Your guides, your spirit guides, God, Most High Divine, may literally speak to you through your children. So pay attention to the things your children say. A lot of times, because we had that card that said, let your shield down, a lot of times children are more open to hearing from divine spirits and this and that, because they don't have the fear and they don't have the walls built up that we have, and they don't have as many responsibilities as we have. So, you know, they may just be talking, not realizing they're giving you a message from your spirit guides or your ancestors or whatever. Okay, so pay attention to what your children are saying. Well, I think got time out after I was talking about kids. Time out. Awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. So I said this earlier with the Hangman, and it was another card that came out too, that you may be just needing to be still right now. You may just need to bask in the peace. You may just need to bask in the silence. We hear a lot in the silence, right? That sound, how do I hear something from the silence? You hear a lot from the silence, okay? So just be still. What's that saying? Peace, be still. That reminds me of Tyler Perry when he was in Medea's, one of the Medea plays, and he was saying that. The Crane Bag, Sacred Ocean Medicine, Clutter, Declutter Choice. So here we go with medicine again. So like I said, some of you may be really into herbs or holistic medicine. So this could be confirmation for you that this reading is for you, or that you need to keep studying your herbs. You may come across something that can really help you out, especially if you have different ailments and things like that. We have vulnerability. Open your heart. Allow yourself to be tender. You're needing to do this for two different reasons. One, to connect more with your guides and your ancestors. Two, because you do have love coming in and you don't want to push it away. You don't want to push this genuine love away. So make sure your heart is open. And a lot of people believe manifestations from the heart and manifesting from a heart space are a lot stronger. So your manifestations may even start to be stronger, come in faster, last longer, and things like that. We got, I never know if I'm saying this right, so forgive me. Yamaya. Origins, freedom, power. I'm sorry, I just paused because I always think about Love Jones when he was saying that poem, and he was bringing up Oshun and Yemaya. That's what he said in the poem. So I was like, do you say Yemaya or is it Yemaya? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. This is my undiagnosed ADHD coming up, okay? So origins, freedom, power. So you all may need to do a lot more with water. You may find drinking more water or being around water is a source of power for you. You could be a water sign or have that in your big three. Oh my God. Nat, leave me alone. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be a very, very intuitive person. But like I said, your gifts can always get stronger. So don't just be content with where you are now. Farewell to the moon. Appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. So this is saying to appreciate the different cycles you go through. Things aren't always going to be like 100% perfect. But this is what I say about mistakes. Like if I try to do something and it doesn't work out, or I make a mistake, I also learned from that situation as well. So I look for the lessons instead of being disappointed in myself for not meeting a goal or for things not happening the way I wanted it to. You may have people that want you to feel bad if you've stepped out on faith before and it didn't work. Don't do that. Learn the lessons from the failure or for whatever didn't work. Sometimes it didn't work because it wasn't meant to work the way you thought it should. It wasn't meant to go the way you thought it should. And this failure isn't a failure. It's something to set you up for even greater than what you thought was going to happen. So we got to remember that we don't know everything. Yeah, we may be intuitive and have intuitive gifts and this and that. We still don't know everything. Remember when I had the coin earlier and I said we don't always have the bird's eye view. So we only know what we're allowed to know. Okay? So, just know that. People that's over here running their mouth trying to make you feel bad, trying to discourage you, they don't know everything either. So why are you going to listen to them? I'm not saying, oh my God. I'm not saying, like, you die, little gnat, die. I'm not saying, not the devil trying to mess with me today, interrupting my reading. I'm not saying to ignore sound advice. I'm saying, not my son bringing me this. That little thing will slide through these little holes. I'm not saying to ignore sound advice and constructive criticism, but I'm just saying, like, you know the difference between constructive criticism and somebody trying to hate on you, okay? And then we have endurance. Keep going. Keep going. Just keep swimming. Just, what was Dory saying? Just keep swimming on Finding Nemo. Just keep swimming. People might think you're ditzy like Dory. You don't know what you're talking about. You about to look stupid. You about to have egg on your face. Just let them think what they think. You can't control what people think. You can only control yourself. So I don't even be trying to defend myself. Like, I literally had somebody going around lying on me to people. You know, they would say, like, partially what I said would be, so they would mix lies with truth. And there's certain people that just believed what this person was saying instead of asking me what I actually said. And do you think I was about to sit there and try to call them to explain myself? Like, no, this is what I actually said. No. Believe what you want to believe. I don't care. Because you didn't come to me and ask me. So why should I care? You didn't give me the courtesy of coming to me to ask. So let people believe what they're going to believe. Some people need you to be the villain. They want you to be the villain. There could be clear-cut evidence that you are not the villain. They're going to find a way to make you the problem. So you just going to have to leave them where they at. It says you've won the lottery. Okay. And 38 is becoming one of my favorite numbers. The reason is 8 is one of my favorite numbers and 11 is one of my favorite numbers. And 38 has 8 in it, but 3 plus 8 equals 11. Maybe you need to play 38 on the lottery. I don't know. It says you've won the lottery. Make room for wonderment. So this space of being still right now and nothing's really happening and things ain't moving the way you want it to move, that's because you're being asked to make space for wonderment. Open your heart. Hold space for the things you want. There might still be some things that you need to declutter. We had a card that said declutter. There may still be some things you need to get rid of to make sure that you have enough space for all of this stuff that you manifested, okay? All of these gifts, all of these blessings that are coming to you. Where you are is where it's at. Stay still until you are divinely moved. I can't make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. I will say something and the cards will come out and confirm it, not vice versa. Okay? Where you are is where it's at. Stay still until you are divinely moved. It may be uncomfortable right now because you don't know what's about to happen. And it's too quiet right now. And you just want to know what's going to happen next. But you're being guided to stay still until you're divinely moved. Divine discernment, step back and find clarity. Okay, so like I said, things may be still right now because you need to go into meditation more. You need more clarity. You still got some snakes in your garden and you need to, you know, still kind of see who people really are right now. Like, it's a reason. It's a reason for it. You need rest. You need to enjoy being still. You need to enjoy being peaceful. We have Knights of the Round Table. Let their love lift you higher. So this is also so you can recognize who's in your corner, not just who's an enemy and who's working against you, but who's in your corner. When I had my situation and people was coming at me crazy, this, that, and the other, it was also people that had my back. It's also people that's been on my side, in my corner, defending me, checking on me. Are you okay? Is there something I can do for you? So we don't want to focus too much on the people that's working against us. We also want to recognize and give thanks and be grateful for the people that are in our corner as well. Okay? We have from fear to fuel. Stand still and own your powers. If the words still come out anywhere else, still in fear. Still in fear. That has been what, like, the theme is. Say yes to your higher calling. Be a human exclamation mark. That's why people don't like you, because you already a human exclamation mark. People notice you, okay? And you are a happy, joyful person. You may pop off every once in a while, but you're naturally a happy, joyful person. People have a problem with that. You naturally call attention to yourself. People have a problem with that, okay? And we have dream sanctuary, attend to the simple things. Like Usher said, it's the simple things in life. The simple things in life. So be still so you can appreciate the small things. Stop and smell the roses. Get back into some of those things that we learn when we first become spiritual, right? And we learn the basics. Some of us are needing to get back into the basics because we've been having to do a lot of heavy work, protection work, return to senders, been learning. This gnat is gonna make me mess up my lipstick. Look, it's on my fingers and everything. What's the, it's the lights. It's the lights. It's the lights. But still, real disrespectful. Real disrespectful right now. I don't even know what I was saying. Sheesh. What else do they need to know at this time? I mean, all up in my face. Had the nerve to touch my face. What else do they need to know? Because I don't know how much longer. We at 53 minutes. I can't deal with this gnat too much longer. So we're going to get a few more cards and we're going to head out. Okay? Living and loving in the 5th dimension. Okay? So some of you are ascending. And you're ascending to a place that's more peaceful. So it's like, wow. What do I do with this peace? Nirvana. What is nirvana? Don't they say that's like heaven or something? Nirvana if you wanna. So you all are ascending to such a high place and such a peaceful place. Things are just gonna be peaceful, positive. But you had to kind of get rid of the residual like garbage that was hanging around. Okay. How to win the game of life, and we have chess. So you had to learn how to play chess and not checkers. You've learned a lot of strategy from the spiritual warfare that you've had to endure, okay? And you're coming out as the winner, as the victor. We have invite your shadow to the party. So there may still be a little bit more shadow work that you need to do. And that may be surrounding not necessarily a bunch of heavy stuff, but just, okay, how do I exist in a life that's peaceful now? Because I've had to deal with so much drama and trauma. How do I simply just enjoy life and enjoy my blessings now? Because I don't have all that stuff that I have to deal with anymore. We have trim tab. I don't even know what that means. It's got like a face in the water here in a ship. Let me see. What is a trim tab? I don't know. Ship lingo. Okay, so the quote is, what you do with yourself, just the little, not the little things, not the little things, and I just mentioned the simple things. It says, what you do with yourself, just the little things you do yourself, these are the things that count. By R. Buckminster Fuller. I wonder who that is. I'm gonna have to look them up. The mantra is, I am, as we all are, VIPs in disguise. Trim tabs here to make a difference on Spaceship Earth. It says, you are more special than words can convey. You're a VIP who deserves first class access beyond the velvet rope at any party. If first class isn't what you are experiencing right now, it may be because you put in a request to the universe to explore the contrast in this incarnation, aka you may be here to learn certain lessons that involve things that aren't the best experiences, but they're helping your soul evolve, okay? Like the great avatars, I was just talking to somebody about avatars the other day. Like the great avatars who walk this earth before you, wrapped in humble packaging, you may be disguising yourself to roam throughout the ordinary world like an earth angel, okay? Without being detected, so you can bring your blessings to those who need it most. Perhaps you chose this unassuming life so you can experience living and giving on earth. Consider the trim tabs on ships and planes. They are small surfaces that affect the direction of the entire vessel. In other words, don't worry about changing everything in your world, influencing every person, or being a superhero. Just do the simple things that are yours to do in the best way you can. Being your version of the trim tab means you have the power to turn the ship around, alter the course of life on earth, or at the very least, be a positive influence on those in your inner circle. Regardless of what you have or don't have, relish the fact that this is the life you prayed for. All right, okay. I got a card in here that I didn't know. Divine Discombobulation. And that is a perfect card to follow that. Divine Discombobulation. You may have experienced some unpleasant things. You may have experienced some heartache, some things going wrong. But it was actually a part of the divine plan this whole time. And people trying to make you feel like you being faithful and believing in yourself is stupid, because if you are so faithful and this and that, why your life ain't perfect? It's not meant to be perfect. There's divine discombobulation that's been going on, but now you're in a space where things are going to get a lot easier because you learned the lessons you needed to learn. Oh, this gnat. I wanted to do more, but I can't. Like, y'all, I'm going to do more from my deck because I always got to use my deck in my readings. And then that's going to be it, because this gnat ain't finna drive me crazy. So we about to use my deck, Clarify Oracle. All of my decks are available on Etsy. I have more than one. This is just my newest one. I got a few more that I'm going to be coming out with if I can finish them. I be having so much to do. All right, what else do they need to know and or focus on at this time before we end this reading? It's a lot of cards. It's like over 100 cards, so I have to break it in half in order to shuffle or mix it up. Small hand friendly. What else do they need to know and or focus on at this time before we end this reading? So we got hidden funds. So like I said, there's some money that's coming to you that you may not be aware of, or you don't know how it's coming. Make sure you go into meditation for that. We have fired pink slip. This gnat is harassing me. Oh my goodness. I think that's my haters. This gnat has been sent to me by my haters. I'm telling you. Pink slip, fired. Some of you may have issues with the job. I told y'all that, but it's fine. You're going to be taken care of. Okay, we have abundant auspiciousness. So regardless what happens at the job, you're going to be taken care of. Make sure you always have a paper trail and all that stuff to cover your behind, though. Like I said, people used to think I should be a lawyer because I used to be at work like, I got my paperwork together, okay? Don't try to just come for me. I know what I'm talking about. What else do they need to know? Uh-oh. We have racism. So you may be dealing with racism at work or discrimination. So like I said, make sure you have a paper trail if that is what is going on. Because you might have a case. You might have a case, okay? What else do they need to know at this time? We have the moon. So like I said, you could be a Pisces. But something is going to come to light about someone or something or some information you need to know. Okay, it could help you deal with the situation at work. What else? Yeah, confirmation. You're going to get some, we have receipt confirmation. You're going to get some form of confirmation, but you may have to do some intuitive work first in order to get that information or know who to get it from or know how to move, when to move, this and that. We have the Tower and evil eye. So somebody is definitely trying to send you an evil eye. They want you to fail so that they can look good, okay? So they can look credible. But we have accidental spilling of information. So somebody may end up giving you some information that's going to help you out. And they may not do this on purpose. They may tell on themselves or they may tell on someone. Okay. And this is not on purpose, but we have source. So source, they're being basically forced to tell the truth. So somebody may be forced to literally tell on themselves. Because you're divinely protected. And that happens. People tell on themselves all the time. Yeah, we got the sun and we got source. Like, you have the divine on your side. Once again, Leo is showing up. We have speak up. So you may be like a whistleblower or something. Or you may end up being a whistleblower. But it's going to put an end to something. Flatline. It's going to put an end to something. Something that should not be happening. When I tell y'all I'm being a trooper, I'm going through this reading while I'm being harassed by this gnat because I got the lights on. We have top secret revealed. So yeah, somebody's gonna tell on themselves or tell on somebody by accident. But it's not really accident. They're being divinely forced to do it. And you may have done some spell work. We got dragons and spell work. So you may have done a return to sender. You may have done a truth spell or something like that. But they're being basically compelled. The high priestess, yeah, you may have done a truth spell or something. But they're being compelled to tell. And that's going to be a plot twist that no one is expecting. Okay? Somebody about to tell where the bodies are. Okay? I'm done. Okay, a few more so I can end this. Because, yeah. I've never been harassed this much. I'm telling you. I've been doing readings for years. I've never been harassed by a gnat so much. And there was a point in time where I had a lot of plants. Like I had like 10, 12 plants inside. So every time I would do a reading, like the gnats would be crazy because, you know, of the plants. I have 2 plants right now. I've never been harassed so much by a gnat in a reading. I'm telling you, somebody out here is a menace. Somebody out here is a menace. You might get a friend request from this person. This person could have a handicap, or you could have a discrimination suit against someone who maybe they're discriminating against you because you may have a handicap. But we have time's a ticking and hermit. So hermit is someone who can meditate very well. So you're going to be getting some information because of some spell work you're doing or going to do or have already done, or going into meditation. Y'all, I'm going to have to end this now before me and this gnat like literally like have to fight at this point. So when I tell you, never has happened like during like the whole time I'm doing a reading. Is it the red lip? Like, are you attracted to the red lipstick? Like, what's going on? So I'm gonna go ahead and end this now. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I was kind of all over the place today, but forgive me. Just go along with it. Just go along with it. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you are on YouTube, if you're on TikTok, please give me a follow and like the video. And I will see y'all next time I do a reading. Toodles. Bye.